The roller coaster went from to skirt, and then it just coasted. So I drove to the same movie theater I went to go see Dolomite Is My Name to check out Waves because I know it wasn't getting a big release. And the little theater that I go to, which is 30 minutes from me, plays like those independent movies at the big movie theaters won't play. So, excuse me, I was excited to go see this movie because I saw the trailer and it looked like it had to do something about like with wrestling. And I used to wrestle back in the day in high school. If you don't believe me, watch this good shit. Yeah, y'all, this was me back in the day, junior year in high school. I wrestled at 167. That's right, victorious. Only thing acceptable was victory. The trailer had me sold, and it also stars your boy Kelvin, what's his name, Kelvin Harrison, who is Teddy from Godfather of Harlem, which is one of my favorite shows right now. So I'm like, okay, I was really interested in this. My daughter came with me. We went to go watch it, and I will say that this movie was really a missed opportunity. It was good. It was good, but the first hour and 20 minutes were great. This is a 2-hour and 15-minute movie. The first hour and 20 minutes, flawless, perfect. This is a vibrant looking movie. It uses a lot of yellow, I mean not yellow, but it uses a lot of orange and blue, which makes me feel kind of sad. So it's vibrant, but at the same time somber, because when I think of orange and blue, I think of my Knicks, and my Knicks are fucking horrible right now. So it made me depressed. This movie was shot very well, and I noticed the director, his name is Trey Edward Schultz. The director loves to move the camera. Like the camera had ADHD, it never sat still. For the first 5 minutes of the movie, it took me a while to adjust because the camera constantly kept moving, even going in a spin-a-rooney. And you know, on the cartoons where you see the stars and shit going around, you know, their head, I felt that watching it sometimes. But after about 5 minutes, I got adjusted to it, and I just enjoyed it, man. The performances, like I said, Teddy from Godfather of Harlem, Kelvin Harrison, sorry, and Sterling K. Brown is also in this. Sterling K. Brown plays, I'm just gonna call him Teddy because his name in the movie is, what is his name in the movie? Fuck it, I don't even know. Like, it's late right now. I just got in from work, so I'm freestyling this right now. So Sterling K. Brown, I'm just gonna call him Teddy, is Teddy's pops in this movie. Tyler, his name is Tyler. Thank you, my rememberer came back. So Sterling K. Brown is Tyler's pops in this movie, and man, Sterling K. Brown, he got jacked. Like, Killmonger's pops was huge in this movie, man. I'm like, I don't think he was that big in Black Panther. I said, look, I want to talk to his personal trainer, man. I need to get cuts like that. That was some serious shit. This movie was it was emotionally, this movie was an emotional roller coaster, okay? Without really getting into spoilers, it follows the journey of this family, this black middle class suburban family, and you know, the trials and tribulations and some tragedy, how they deal with the tragedy, how they cope with grief, and how they bounce back and then move forward and still try to be a family within these tragedies. This is really a tragic tale. And my gripe with this movie was that, like I said, the first hour and 20 minutes was great. It was awesome. And then after, how can I put it? Imagine watching a Star Wars movie, okay, where the first 2 acts of the movie focus on Luke Skywalker. It's all about Luke Skywalker, his Jedi training, his troubles becoming a Jedi, everything. Okay, it's tunnel vision. It's about Luke. His family and everybody is involved. Princess Leia is there in the cut. Sometimes, you know, her character is sprinkled throughout, but this is Luke's story. And then after about an hour and a half, it goes to Leia. It becomes Leia's story. That's kind of that's what happened with this movie. It was like I was invested in this story. I was invested in this character, and then it switched up. It just came to a screeching halt. Like, this shit was a roller coaster. By that, like I said, the hour and a half mark, I was like, man, I was drained. I was feeling all kinds of emotions, and then it came to a screeching halt. The roller coaster went from to skirt, and then it just coasted for the next 50 minutes. I actually looked at the clock. I said, wait a minute. I looked, I said, this movie's over already? I thought it had a 2-hour runtime. When I looked, I said, there's like an hour left in this movie. Where the fuck are they gonna go from here? Look here, y'all. This movie went from you don't feel the time at all, this movie can go on forever if it goes like this, to this movie needs to hurry up and end. There were times where I was like, okay, they can wrap it up now. And then it went from they can wrap it up to, okay, let's end this shit. It went from let's end this shit to this is like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. This movie's never gonna fucking end. I watched Return of the King back 14 years ago, and that movie's probably still playing to this day. And I don't think I even finished Return of the King. I think I did, but the movie's still playing. Like, it's the never-ending movie, okay? Fuck the never-ending story. This is the never-ending movie. The last hour, you feel the runtime. The actors still did their thing. The director still shot it beautifully. But I just found myself not caring anymore because I was so into what was going on. And then when you just totally just took that and just said, okay, that's done. Now we're going to go into this. That's what sequels are for. You know, this is supposed to be one narrative. Or, okay, if you're going to make it an anthology movie, make it an anthology movie. But, dude, you just totally just said, fuck this, and we're going to go to this now. And I kind of get why he did it. You know, like I said, it's how you deal with certain situations and certain things. But I just found myself not caring. Like, they bring in characters that were in the back seat earlier to now they're in the forefront and I'm supposed to care. I didn't care about them. My daughter walked out too. My daughter was like, Daddy, I don't know what to think about this. I said, I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I'm going to sum this up right now. The first hour and a half of this movie easily gets an A+. All right. But the last hour drops this whole film down to a B-. Drops it down to a B-. Still a decent film. I still recommend going to watch it, man, just for the style and the performances. All right. Kelvin Harrison Jr., Teddy, acted his ass off in this movie. You really felt for his character. It was his journey for the most part. And then it switched up. Sterling K. Brown did his thing. Everybody shined in this movie. Okay, as far as the acting goes, it wasn't weak. But I think just the execution and how this movie played out really, you know, it was a missed opportunity. Now, if they would have took that last hour and kind of interwove it into, if that's even a word, interweave it into that first 2 acts, I think it would have worked. Because if they would have had those characters do more in that first part, then I would have cared about what happened to them later on. But because they were just background characters that you didn't even think about, now they're on the forefront. Now it's focused on them. Wasn't feeling it. But yeah, y'all, B- for Waves. I do recommend go seeing it. Do I say go rush out and see it? Go drive 30 minutes like I did to go see this? Nah. Maybe it's Netflix worthy or Redbox worthy, but yeah, I mean, I would say wait. You know, I wouldn't pay full price for it, but it's a gorgeous movie to look at, and there are some moments where you are gonna be like, God damn. So anyways, y'all, have you seen Waves? What'd you think about it? Comment freely below. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.